Welcome everyone to another episode of Brewed Scenes with your host Isabella. If you hear some background noise, we are filming outside. A little experiment with the ambiance, the feel. Hold for sounds.
Hold for wind. Hold for palm trees. Also, the neighbor playing hockey in the driveway.
All right, we're back from holding from sound. I am here today with my friend Sherry, who is also a huge fan of film and everything that involves the film industry as a whole, but also is, I would say, a makeup magician, makeup artist, queen. I don't know what other words. An incredible person who also is very knowledgeable, not only of the industry, but of makeup. And I would say one of the most underrated departments. Yes, they have a category in the Oscars, but we definitely need more of them. So here is Sherry. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, man, thanks for that. And yes, let's talk about that makeup category soon because it just came like a few years ago.
No way.
Yeah, look it up.
A few years
Yeah,
ago?
seriously. They didn't have that. Crazy, right? They had costume.
Oh, well, thank goodness they separated it.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
that's
hair and
good.
makeup is totally different than costume. Anyway,
Yes.
yes, my name is Sherry. I am a makeup artist, have been for 28 years. Kind of stumbled upon it because I just loved makeup, and a friend of mine at the time worked at a counter, and she was like, "You should do this for a living." And I said, "Can I do that?" And she goes, "Yeah, we'll help you out." And here I am many moons later doing my thing. But I also have taught acting classes, and I have done a lot of social media content, social media strategy for companies. So, like a little jack of all trades, and I'd like to say master of all of them. No, I'm just kidding.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. So we are confirming with, unfortunately, Google Gemini. It said March 1982, the 54th Oscars was when it was brought into the award season, which I think that's far too late.
So it was brought in. Okay, so yes, it was brought in. Okay, so you know how they do like the Oscars that don't make it to the actual Oscar night,
Oh, okay, I see.
right? Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, so they have like the awards that are like, we don't really care about these, so we're gonna put them on this night. And the main night is for like what they consider like the most important awards.
So before we get into the meat of the sandwich of the conversation, is there a local coffee shop you'd like to promote or a drink that you're currently obsessed with at the moment?
I call it CFS, I think. Yeah. I go there, it's near my house, and you know why I really like it? I like the coffee cups.
And that's, hey,
It's a vibe.
it's a thing where I'm happy that it's CFS stands for Coffee for the Soul. It's a Colombian-owned coffee shop here in Florida, and what I love about it too, it makes you they appreciate you staying there. It's not
Yes.
just a simple to-go cup, plastic cup,
Yeah.
paper cup. Like they notice that your stay is intentional, and they want the pretty cup is
Yeah.
it's intentional.
And it's like when you're holding it, you just feel like you're like,
You're at home.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's welcoming.
it's nice.
And what's your order typically?
My order typically is decaf. I know, controversial, because there's still a little caffeine, but decaf non-fat latte
Yeah.
with 1 pump of vanilla.
Oh, very nice. I definitely have to give it a try. I like
Yeah.
a simple latte with oat milk. Their coffee flavor is very good.
Yeah.
So I definitely have to try your order.
If I'm going for like caffeine, dude, a dirty chai.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their dirty chai. You know who has the best dirty chai? And we don't have one here, but if you live near Nordstrom's,
Okay.
their E-bar.
Oh.
Girl, their dirty chai. So good.
I will definitely have to give it a try. So, let's get into it. Have you gone to the movies recently, by any chance? And if so, do you have a favorite movie food combo?
Oh, okay. I have gone to the movies recently. What did I just saw Marty Supreme.
Oh yeah. We saw that
Yeah,
together.
yep. That was my last flick was it? Or did I see? Yeah, I saw that after I saw Song Sung Blue. Yeah, which I loved. Although I don't know if you've seen, I love Hugh Jackman. Okay, but his singing is controversial.
Unique.
Yeah. And you know what? Whatever. Digress. my daughter went with me to see that movie. And have you seen the guy that makes fun of his singing?
Yeah.
Okay, so she kept looking over at me in the theater. And she was like, "Bread." And
He shifted culture. That TikToker, he is. We
Listen,
cannot look at him the same now.
I can't. And I said, "Stop it! You're gonna ruin the movie for me." I couldn't look at her because all I could see was her bread. Anyway, okay. It depends on my mood,
Yeah.
and I'll either get a kid combo
It's the best.
because I want a little bit of everything.
Exactly.
And I cannot eat a whole popcorn. It overwhelms me, to be honest. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want a little candy, and I want just like a little bit of Diet Coke. But if I'm not in that zone, man, I love Milk Duds. And so many people hate them.
Yeah.
It's like okay, look. And so when we went to see that movie, Shelby got clusters.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
She gave me one. I was like, I was like, I hate sour candy.
Well, there we go. Yeah, that's not.
But I tried it,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is, it's like baby aspirin or something. I'm like, it's terrible. I hate it. I'm like, I'm definitely more of a, although I like Twizzlers. I'll eat a Twizzler.
That's an underrated candy. I think it's. I can eat maybe like 2 of them, maybe 3.
I get tired
Yeah, it's a texture thing.
of a
yeah.
Twizzler.
Yeah.
Snow caps.
It's a chocolate chip
I
with
know.
sprinkles.
I mean, it's like, and then Junior Mints maybe.
Yeah, sure.
But I get tired of them
I
because
get
then
tired.
it's like too minty. So
It's like a breath mint at that point.
honestly, the perfect candy to me is an M&M.
Just
If I'm at home watching a movie, I will either do popcorn with chocolate chips in it
yeah. Let's get into it. Sweet and salty.
or popcorn with M&Ms.
But the simple M&Ms, or is there like a specific M&M?
I either like plain or peanut.
Peanuts top tier.
Listen,
Peanut butter.
You
fudge.
can't beat an M&M.
You can't.
And they do melt in your hands.
The dye all over.
Yeah. So that's why they say melt in your mouth, not in your hands, because they do melt in your hands.
There we go.
But yeah, Milk Duds is like a treat when I go to the movies because it's not something I buy all the time, and no one else in my family likes them.
That's a treat for you and yourself.
Yeah, like no one. Like they're like angry if I mention it.
Well.
So yeah, that's a treat for me.
Awesome. So, do you remember the first time you went to the theaters?
I don't know that I remember I know I can recall seeing Star Wars at a drive-in.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember waiting in line for Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. I don't know if I recall, like, my mom says the first movie that she ever took me to was Bambi.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she said because, it's filled with little kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she said the entire thing is quiet. And then Bambi's mom gets shot. Spoiler alert if you've not seen Bambi from, I don't know, 50 years ago. But, and she said the whole place was quiet, and then you just hear this. It was me, and I started everyone crying in the theater. My mom said she was like, "Oh my gosh."
That's it. Honestly,
But I don't remember that, but that's what my mom.
That's pretty funny that Disney said we got to do it full graphic, everything.
Kills the mom. Getting shot.
Not even by an injury or nothing. No,
No.
like
Hunter. Pow.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. Anyway, and it starts the film.
Oh, okay,
Like they're
sets the
running.
tone. Sets the tone, all right.
Yeah. And the dad's nowhere to be seen. He comes in later in the movie and he's like, "Son, you're on your own." I'm like, "What? This is wild." Anyway, but yeah, I think that's like, you know what? You know what's the story though? It's crazy. Back in the day, they would do, and I think they still do them because I did The Greatest Showman. But I think it's like now you have to know someone to know someone. But back then they would put an ad in the paper, and it would be like under the movie section, and it would be like sneak or like preview of a movie that was coming that they were trying to maybe like
They build hype.
hype for, right? Okay, so I don't know how old I was, but I lived in Columbus, Georgia. That I know. And my dad was like, "I'm taking you girls to," because they'd show them early before like all the, like a 10 o'clock showing in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Before like regular movie time started, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad was like, "Girls, I'm taking you to this movie. I want you to come with me. I think you'll like it." And we were like, what is it? And he's like, The Karate Kid. And I was like,
wow.
Dad, I don't want to go see some kung fu movie.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I couldn't have been more than fourth or fifth grade
Okay,
because
yeah.
we hadn't moved to Atlanta yet. And so he's like, I think you'll like it. Just come and watch it. You know, so my sister and I are kind of huffing and puffing to go to this movie. And we go,
Yeah.
girl. First of all, I want to be Elizabeth Shue, Ralph Macchio, but nobody talks about Johnny. You really, like, you were kind of torn between the bad guy and the good guy because Johnny was hot. I'm sorry. I love Ralph Macchio, but Johnny was like levels. But he was a bad guy, so you had to like Ralph Macchio.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, that was a movie that taught me never judge a movie by the title.
Yeah, I agree. What would you say? I mean, there's so many avenues we could approach this. With modern day, like, theater experience, like from when you were going as a kid to now, taking your kids, friends, etc.
Phones, I hate them.
Yeah.
It ruins the movie experience for me.
I say we put a phone jail in front of each seat, so you have to go out of your way to get the phone and take it out.
Something, because I got to tell you, people just scrolling to check their Facebook or their Instagram or their shopping cart, it's almost worse than talking to me.
It's so distracting. It's so distracting, and it sucks.
It does, because the lights, and then they're always somehow like in front of you or right next to you, and also, like, when I go to the movies, I don't know about you, but like, I am there.
Yeah.
Because I want to experience it with people.
Yeah.
Like, not too long ago, my son and I went to see Anaconda, which, dude, it's so funny. It's so funny. And I felt like it was the first time I'd been in a movie in a minute where everyone was like on the same page and laughing at the same, like, the moments that were created to laugh at. And it was like so nice for everyone to be. That's why you go to the movies.
Yeah.
To whether you're crying together, you're laughing together, maybe, I don't know, like shouting, "Don't walk in there," you know,
Right,
like
of course.
everyone's like. That's why you go to experience it with these people, and people are ruining that because the people on the phones, they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
That tells me you don't want to be there.
Yeah, I agree.
That you're not interested.
So I know that you are a Broadway fanatic like
Yes.
myself, and I enjoy it. But where do you think, like, there is this, like, huge, like, discrepancy? Because from my experience going to see Broadway shows and, like, theater, like, on stage productions, people seem to have more of a, like, respect when it comes to a live performance, but we lose it immediately at the theater. And why? Like, what? Where do we think that, like, line is? Like, why is it that when we see real people on stage, we're like, okay, I will do my best to not be on my phone, while in the theater you're like, oh well, who cares?
I think it's because when you're live, you know, there's not a redo. Right? You have to watch it.
Yeah.
I think in theater, it's like, well, I can stream this or rent it or,
Fair enough. Yeah.
like, you know, think about when you go to the theater, half the time when you're in the theater, it's already been streamed. You can not, you still might have to pay for it, but you can still stream it at home. Oh. Oh, sorry. That was my neighbor. We're on my back porch. But yeah, so I think it's this kind of like, I can always see it later.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so there's kind of this whatever. And I think live, maybe there's a little bit more like they can see me.
Yeah.
Because have you heard about Broadway actors like stopping a show and being like,
Yeah.
wake up or get off your phone?
Yeah, and they say, like, guys, we can't see your phone. You
Yeah.
could try to be as subtle as you can, but we could see it.
Yeah.
And it does. There's one of the actresses, I believe. I don't know if she's still doing for Hamilton, but she was a character in Hamilton, and she was saying how it's kind of frustrating that so many people are recording the show because a lot of people tend to forget that all the little things that we do in that moment that you're watching us may not be repeated in the next one, and
Yeah.
in a way you are removing the experience of a Broadway show. The point is to see it that one moment. You don't know if you're you're guaranteed not gonna be given the same performance, and that's something where unfortunately some may say that Hamilton did, like, give people a wrong impression of Broadway in the sense of everyone thinks that shot, that one quote unquote one take, is what you're gonna be expecting, but a lot of people tend to forget that was shot over 8 shows, and they took the best performance of the 8
Well,
shows.
and even when you watch the Disney's Hamilton, like, I feel like it's so different than the show. I've seen it on Broadway.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, not with that cast. I would have
that
loved to
was
have seen that.
dream.
But the cast I saw was amazing.
So, yeah, me too.
But I feel like even when I watch that, it doesn't give justice to live.
No, not at all.
It's like if you were to watch Hadestown.
Oh gosh, I don't want to watch a pro shot. I need to be in the theater.
No, I mean because they're still not able to capture all the shots.
Yeah.
Like, right, you're either focused on someone's face but when you're watching a show, it's the entirety. Like when I saw Wicked for the first time, my sister and I were in New York, her first time ever being in the city. And it was the New York Marathon. Everything was like sold out and busy. And we were in a museum. And I looked at her. And we didn't have tickets for anything. And I looked at her and I said, I have a feeling we need to go to the Gershwin and try to get tickets. And she's like, all right, let's go. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We go up to the box office. I mean, this is like a New York story. We go up to the box office. And we're like, do you have anything for tonight? Mind you, this was a Saturday night New York Marathon.
Like, everyone's in town.
Everyone's in town. And the guy goes, I just had someone call 3rd row center, and they can't use their tickets, but it's cash only. And I look at my sister because I'm like, who has $130 on cash? And that's it. The tickets were $130.
That's
Listen.
What year was this?
I mean, she was okay. It might have been a little bit ago. It was for her 40th birthday, so she's turning 15 years ago. Okay. I look at her and I go, what? And she goes, our Mad Money. We had stashed Mad Money. We give the guy our cash. We went and grabbed dinner and came back. We were so close, you could see them like spitting while they were singing. But what you would have missed, right, if they just filmed that,
Yeah,
right,
a pro show, yeah.
is when they do like Wonderful Day at Oz, right? When they go to Oz, right? The cast is like out in the aisles with the umbrellas and the costumes, and they're on the sides, or like when the monkeys come, they're crawling, and
Yeah.
you just don't. I don't know. Or the Lion. Have you ever seen The Lion King?
Oh, 4th grade. Don't really remember.
They come walking down the aisles.
Yeah, I don't remember.
as animals?
I need to rewatch
And
it.
wild.
I need to re.
So
experience
it's like
it.
there is something about live theater,
Yeah.
that is different than a movie.
Well, what would you say, like, your approach is now with, like, movie musicals? Because they used to be really big over 50 years ago, and then from my age growing up, Disney was the person for movie musicals. And then within the past, like, 10 years,
Yeah.
it's like...
The Greatest Showman is the only one that's been around that was phenomenal, by the way. I love
Yeah, for
Greatest
it
Showman.
to be a... not... to from stage to screen adaptation, like it is an original musical that people loved it enough that it's now going to be on Broadway
Right.
in March, on the West End. But I think, like, what are your thoughts? Like, what do you think the Academy doesn't? Why don't they appreciate musicals as their own genre? Because with their own unique storytelling, it's combined with comedy, and enough people are like, oh, it's a musical.
Well,
Oh,
and some are sad. I mean, look at Les Mis.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll wreck you.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when they sing at the end, can you hear the people singing a song? I mean, that's what I want to sing right now. I mean,
Right. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I digress. But I feel like people have always looked at musicals as less than. I think there was a time with Rodgers and Hammerstein that, like, they made musicals like a big deal. But I think actors that are in them are looked at as less than. Like, oh, they're singing and dancing. Look at them. Like, it's kind of like when you look at movies that are always rated for Best Picture. When's the last time you saw a comedy
That's a good point.
for Best Picture?
Yeah.
It's usually sad, controversial, heavy topic. Why can't a comedy win? There's so many movies that are so good that make us laugh. Comedians never get nominated for anything. And that's wild to me. So it's the same to me as musicals. It's looked at as like kind of like a, well, you're not as good as us. We're serious.
Yeah. There's a bit of, like, the pretentious tone in that
Yeah.
sense of like, oh, this narrative drama can't compete with
Yeah.
a comedy, which is, I don't.
Well, that's why so Sound of Music, which is, you haven't seen it, but it's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But Christopher Plummer didn't want to be in that because he was a serious,
Actor, yeah.
trained. I guess there are actors that back in the day, I don't know if this still exists, but that were Shakespearean trained.
Oh yes, I could see that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he was like this, I don't want people. So he would and he was also musically trained. But he would stay kind of separate from the cast and kind of aloof and
Like keep to himself.
yeah. And it was like, but he didn't want that to define them. And honestly, that is the movie that defined him.
Wow.
Like, what else do you know him for?
That's interesting because when Timothy got announced that he was portraying Wonka and it's going to be a movie musical, everyone's like, why would he ever do something like that? And it truly shows you that he's going back to his roots, which is being in theater, being a musical
Yeah, because some of his videos from when he was in high
Timmy
school.
Tim, like he knows how to put on a performance on
Those rap
stage.
videos are so funny.
He needs to get back on Broadway immediately.
Yeah.
But I do think the reaction to it truly shows you how people feel about movie musicals, because I immediately said I can't wait to see his interpretation, because that's, I think, what makes a lot of really good actors is that musical talent.
Yeah.
There are really good actors and actresses for sure. I mean, the movie stars, not all of them went to theater, and that's okay. But for me, it's like that is a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
That you're able to somehow immerse from being on stage to then translate that onto a screen and go back to that, like be all these different characters and sing.
I think it shows a wide range. I can act, I can sing, you're a triple threat.
And that's one thing
I can
where
dance. I mean, that's a triple threat.
it's and well. Like that's
Yeah.
another thing people don't appreciate. It's like they're doing it well.
So let me ask you this, because Timmy got nodded for when he played Bob Dylan,
what? Oh, hold on.
but someone got ignored for Bruce Springsteen. Like, he's not even
Hey, Jeremy Allen White, yeah.
he's not even mentioned. I didn't. Now I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Not because I didn't want to see it. I'm just like, I mean, listen, I always love the boss, but like, I like Bob Dylan a little bit more. But
Yeah.
but I love Springsteen. I heard the story's incredible. I don't. Did you see it?
No.
So I want to see it, but he didn't get. And so it's like, it makes you wonder, like, what made Timmy get a nod and not, was it like what? I need to see the movie so I can compare. You'll have to have me back. I'm gonna watch the movie.
Yeah, no, and you know what? That's really interesting. Now that I'm bringing that
Hugh
up.
Jackman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, mind you, is he the best singer? We've discussed this already a little bit, but I do feel like what he does get right, if you've seen Les Mis or The Greatest Showman, is the song may not be perfectly pitched or whatever. I get it, but he does portray the character.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can see his anguish. And what's kind of a bummer is Song Sung Blue got ignored, and it is such a good movie. I mean, she got nominated, which she should have, but there's a scene where he has to, it's a true story, so I'm not really spoiling anything because you can go read about these people, because it's based on impersonators that impersonated Neil Diamond. But she has to get checked into like a rehab, and that scene where he's checking her in is like so good. But like, all people want to do is make fun of, you know what I mean? Like, and I just think it's hard because people get really caught up on like a perfectionist voice.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
it was like when Madonna played Evita.
Yeah.
But I feel like she was great to play Evita because she kind of, that person was a real person, and she was not the best actress. That was the whole point of Perón kind of getting with her, but she was a great, like, charismatic, but she wasn't necessarily like, the best actress. That's why she was not higher up in her, in acting. And Madonna, I felt like, really portrayed that well. Was she the high pitched, hitting? Maybe not, but still did her best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think that's another issue that I feel like I'm realizing more and more as I learn more about the film industry and talk to more people is like there we all criticize of like these we criticize directors of like, oh, why did this take so many takes, why is it taking so long, why there's such perfectionism behind these projects. But I think we as the audience are perfectionists ourselves because these people are not doing it perfect in our opinion,
Right.
and we are forgetting that these are people interpreting the character to not only their best ability but what they think is best for them.
Yeah,
as the
and the
actor
character.
and the character. And I think that also truly shows you it's like perfection is
Right.
very subjective because
Yeah.
from one person someone could say he can he can sing, for many others not so much.
Bruh.
But but
And you guys, I love Hugh. You don't understand.
he's-
Like,
he's
yeah,
great.
he's on. He's. I love him.
he's great. But I also I always say this is like, are you the top employee all 12 months
Yeah.
out of the year? You're not.
Yeah.
There needs to be the range of
Well, it's even me, right? I'm a makeup artist.
well, yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Am I the best makeup artist? No. Am I good at makeup? Yeah. Can I sell it? Yeah. So, and because I work in sales on that end of being a makeup artist, I think you have makeup artist and you have salespeople, and it's very hard to find someone that can do both. So I think everyone has a talent somewhere, and it's right. It's like being recognized for that talent. And there's sometimes I do better makeup than others. Like I look at my makeup when I first started, and things I did, I was like, oh, that is rough. And then I look as the more I got trained, and the more I did, and the more diverse group of people I got to work on, the better you get, and the more honed in your skill gets. And I think if you're letting actors breathe a little, right? It's like we saw Hamnet.
Yeah.
Girl, I didn't love Paul Mescal. I'm like, how do you still have an Irish accent? You're Shakespeare. Like, was he Irish? I don't know, but you are.
Yeah.
Like, and I felt like he was floating in and out. People loved her portrayal.
Yeah, Jessie Buckley.
She made me nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you could say that's good acting, but I don't know. The movie didn't resonate with me.
Yeah.
Right? But for some others, it might have been a top 10. I mean, obviously, she's not. She's probably going to win.
Yeah.
But for me, I watched other movies that I thought, wow, that was stronger to me, or that was, it hit me differently,
Yeah.
right? So I think it's that people are thinking perfectionist for what they want to see out of something they love, that character.
Yeah.
And it goes back to what you said. It's the interpretation of Jessie interpreted that character in that movie that way, and that's why she's gotten recognized. Did it resonate? No, it did, but it didn't have to because it resonated with her.
Yeah. It's very true. I think it's going to become more and more interesting as we get closer to the awards because we still have the BAFTA, and I think we have one more award. I forgot which one.
It's
A
a governor's
SAG.
ball.
SAG.
Oh,
so
yeah.
BAFTA and SAG
Student-
to give us a
Screen Actors Guild. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a big one.
Huge.
They usually say that's the one. If you win there,
Yeah.
you win the Oscar.
Yeah. So I'm very excited to see because it is an extremely tough year for everything. It's honestly
We looked at it earlier.
It's I'm excited. I truly
Listen,
am excited because I
big year.
haven't seen this many people like truly excited to see like who's gonna win, because typically there's some years where you're like of course.
Man, I remember there was one year and I was like, ugh, all these are terrible. Who is voting? Like,
Yeah.
And
it must be a hard year to vote.
dude,
shoot.
I do remember the year that La La Land was,
Wait, in Moonlight.
and I loved La La Land, and I didn't see Moonlight. I don't know why. I feel like I didn't even know about it.
I
Again,
didn't know about
goes
it.
to marketing.
Yeah.
Like, where are these people, good films that are not getting marketed?
Yeah.
Like, right. We said that today about Blue Moon. We're like, what is this even about? I've not, where did that come
And
from?
Ethan Hawke being nominated, it's like that's awesome, but where can I even watch this?
Yeah.
It's because it's such a small circle that gets the quote unquote marketing, which is the film festivals, which not only then is an insane threshold to even attend.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know this until recently, they're expensive to watch. Like to
Yeah.
go to those festivals
Yeah.
and be there, it's expensive.
I mean, the dream is to go to Cannes.
Are you kidding me? It's
That's in my bucket list.
that's like for me, that's the equivalent of like the film industry's Met Gala. Like that is
Yes,
the
and I want to
event.
be there.
Yeah.
How do I get tickets?
I don't-
If you know someone that's listening,
So,
SherryMorganMakeup@gmail.com
there
wants
we
tickets.
go. Which, speaking of which, I want to go back to like kind of like the origin of like that light bulb moment of you're like I want to work in entertainment, because I say entertainment in the sense of working in a place where it's project heavy, you know, in film, in makeup, theater, acting. Like it's such a vast industry. Like, what made you think I want to do this?
I mean, I think I just have that creative strike in me. Like, my favorite toy when I was little was Barbie,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I loved playing in makeup. I've always been in that. I just think makeup transforms and transcends, and
Yeah.
to the simplest to the most outrageous, right? Like, I mean, listen, when I was little, there was a cartoon called Jim and the Holograms. Check it out. You're going to become obsessed. But by day, she was like Jerica, like simple person. And then she had this earring, and she would press it, and she'd go synergy, and she would turn into this crazy punk rock pop singer.
Oh,
And
cool.
and I know it was a cartoon, but like that transformation of makeup from simple to pop star. And then, you start to watch movies and all the things. So I love being able to work in that creative space. I do have a lot of friends that work in movies. One of my really good friends, Rocco, he does, he can do beauty, but he can also do prosthetics and all the things. And to get that, you have to have so many hours, and you have to have a portfolio book, and it's just crazy what you have to do. But, he's worked on Stranger Things. He was just nominated for an award for, there's a commercial where there's like an abominable snowman. Have you seen that commercial?
Mm.
I'll show you his thing, but he did the makeup for that, and they're nominated for an award
Oh, cool.
for commercial work. And so he's done some really cool projects. And I just think like, without makeup and hair, like, I'm sorry, you don't have a movie.
Yeah.
You don't have a movie.
Mm-hmm. Would you say that is one of, if not the most underrated department?
Highly.
Highly, okay.
Highly. I think it's also like looked at as like, I think, if you look at how the Oscars gives out their awards, right? It's always like best movies at the very end, right? I get that. That's like what was overall the best thing, right?
Yeah.
But your best actors are always like, that's like director and actors. But without the people behind the flick that get you to that character, costume, like hair, makeup, like that transcends you to that person.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make?
Yes, for sure.
So without those, you don't have best director, and you don't have best actor.
Do you have a
Like Sinners? What did you tell me about Sinners? You said at the beginning
they're both Smoke and Sack, they're wearing their designated colors because the audience at the moment can't identify who's who, and then over time throughout the film they start to get less and less clothing, and now you're able to really identify who's who by the end.
right. That's a costume choice.
Yeah.
But without the costume, you don't have Smoke and Stack.
Which I've been telling people since the first time I watched it, going back to theater real quick, that will become a Broadway show.
Oh,
I've been telling people.
Could see that as a Broadway show.
A great set, unique story,
Ooh,
music being
could be
huge,
controversial with the theme that's running through that.
interesting cast.
We needed that movie.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, we needed it.
We need to address that topic
Yeah.
in a light that we really need to see. But I mean, I feel like
it's gonna pull like and unfortunately like Emilia Perez, where it got nominated a lot,
Yeah.
but it didn't win Best Picture,
Yeah.
which sucks. But I do hope it wins for original.
But Honora
screenplay.
did. If you could see my face, if only we were being filmed. I hated that movie so much.
That's a comedy. Can you believe that?
I hated
That was a
that
comedy.
movie so.
There we go, Best Picture comedy.
That's like when they put the bear in the comedy
Yeah,
at Golden Globes. Like,
that's-
what is
no.
happening right now?
We need to move on from the bear being
Comedy.
Comedy. It's not.
It's
we
not.
moved on.
I
Season
cry.
1 ended.
I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm everything but laughing.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I would say with all the projects that you've been a part of, or even that you've like seen in movies and stuff, is there something that you've learned recently from them? Like, there's always like every time I watch a movie, I'm like, that's something I didn't realize, I didn't take away, like a mini life lesson. from watching that film or from doing things yourself?
A life lesson in a movie. I mean, gosh, I have to really think about that one. I don't know. That's kind of a deep question, or something I've learned. You know what I have learned in being with. So if you're someone that's looking to be in film, like I've done a lot of I've taught acting, and then I've done a lot of just extra work in commercials, like backdrop. But what I will say about that is when you show up and say you're an extra, okay, and you show up and you're on time and then you're in the place where you need to be and you're friendly, you can actually get moved up to featured extra. So, side story, Shelby, my daughter, was in a Universal commercial a couple years ago, and it was a 3-day shoot, and it aired forever. Like, that thing was on, that commercial aired. They still use it. They still use it. They still use footage. They still, yeah. And, but I made friends with everyone on set, was super I didn't overstep. Where the directors told the moms to wait. We waited. We kind of had a little moms club. It was super fun. We were just friendly, whatever. Carried people's bags, whatever we needed. But I'm friends with the hair and stylist person and makeup person there.
Yeah.
And just kind of stayed, to myself. But anyway, when I went back about 2 years later, I got hired as an extra. And they're like, oh, hey, girl. We're all chatting. And I was just doing my little thing, and they're like, hey, come here. This was second day we were on shoot. And I was like, it was a big shoot because it was for Coca-Cola.
Oh, cool.
And did you know that when you have a Coca-Cola Universal shoot, it was just for Mardi Gras.
Oh, okay.
Coca-Cola has to be on set.
What?
And they have to make sure that the Coke is poured and fizzy, and they have someone from Coca-Cola.
Oh, my God, like a food...
Yes.
Like a food product person.
Yes, watching the Coca-Cola and fixing the Coca-Cola.
Oh, how fun.
All the clothes had to... Anyway, so that was kind of interesting to watch. But they pulled me aside and they said, hey, we want to move you up to be a featured extra. And we trust you. Have you been working with someone else that's an extra that you think would work well as a featured extra? And I said, oh, yeah, actually, this person and this person. And they're like, great, we'll pull them too. So, you just need to be your best on set.
Yeah.
And be polite and be willing and set a good, don't be complaining or when am I getting out of here? I just need to take a break. You just need to be, that's something I've learned is just be 110%.
Yeah, you got to be patient. That's the hardest. If you're not a patient
because featured extra pays more than an extra.
Yep.
And the fact that they had me as a featured extra choose two more. So your destiny's now in my hands.
Yeah.
And it's who you make friends with on set that day, all those things. It really does matter.
Yeah, that's a good point. I will never forget that when I started university, the first few classes I took, they kept telling us it's never who you know, it's who knows you. And I think that's a really big point because a lot of people tend to forget first impressions, yeah, they matter. As much as people may not realize it, it truly...
Because you can't make a second one.
No.
And usually...
You can apologize, but...
And usually who people show you is their first impression. Is who they are.
Okay. That's a good point.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't go back from that, unfortunately. And
Yeah.
there's some days I might show up great. And other days I may not. And that's I might lose out.
Yeah, for sure. We could switch the tone a little bit. If you could star in a buddy cop action movie, who would you pick to be your partner? Family member or friend? Friend, all right.
I would pick my friend Allie.
Why is that?
My gosh. Her and I together are so I love Kristen Wiig. I would say my friend Allie is probably more like Kristen Wiig, but she loves Kate McKinnon.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I would then say that is who we would channel. Like not that we would be them, but we would be our own version of us. Like, but I don't know, man. Like when I'm with her, we can make the stupidest things so incredibly funny that oh my gosh, we just like we went on this ride one time at Universal. We were riding Green Gots.
Oh god.
And she was going through like this phase where like she had gone out with some guys that were like, we're not so hot, you know.
Key detail.
Key detail. Well, it is because, well, like they were good looking, but they weren't so hot like personality wise.
Oh, okay.
So we're going through the ride, and we get to the part in Green Gots where like Voldemort's like, perhaps a dose of pain, and so like she looks over at me and she's like quoting like these lines like as we're joking about the guys that she's been on the dates with, and so when we get there she's like, perhaps a dose of pain to help you and like, so like whenever I ride that ride now, like all I'm thinking about is her dating these guys and like her making anyway, so she can make anything stupid funny. Like I can't, it's she's so, I mean, anyway, she's great.
Oh, that's so fun. Do you have a favorite film at the moment? Like this fangirl moment in time, I like to say. Like, you want to convince me to watch, the listeners to watch, or is there that one film that you always look back on and you're like, damn, this movie it's so good, and I'm so happy I watched it. Not enough people watch it. More people need to talk about it.
Have you ever seen the movie Amelie?
No.
Amelie it's a French film.
Okay.
I think it was nominated for an Academy Award.
Okay.
Might have won.
Oh.
But not a lot of people saw it because subtitles.
Oh, right. The biggest barrier, of
Which,
course.
it's funny because nowadays everyone's got subtitles on. Your age, my age.
That's a good... I didn't even realize that.
Okay, so here's a really funny moment. And you know why I think so many people have subtitles on now? How many movies do you watch where the sound is like, hallelujah, then they go to talk and it's like,
oh, like it's not
like
consistent at all.
No. And I'm like, dude, where's the boom in this? Like,
where's the backup mics? Hello?
Where, like, the sound would be so loud, and then they go to talk, and they're like, and I'm like, is this ASMR? Like, what? I can't hear you, so I have to turn on the subtitles. It's crazy. So we go, okay, well, this is funny about subtitles. My husband and I go to watch Sentimental Value the other night.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, oh, this is the one from Norway. And I was like, yeah, but it's in English, I think. Because he goes, is there going to be subtitles?
Right.
And I'm laughing because I'm like, we always have subtitles on. So, like, I said, yeah, but not, I think it's in English. The whole thing's in Norwegian. They speak Norwegian.
Oh, my
So
God.
it is subtitles. Like, just so you know.
Oh, my God. No, I always have subtitles on, too.
But I do, too.
That's such an interesting
So then when they started
thing.
speaking, I was like, oh, wait. They're speaking Norwegian. Is that what that's what they speak, right? Norwegian?
I don't know. Is it Swedish? I don't know. I didn't
Man,
even...
I feel stupid right now.
No.
I don't know what it is,
I don't
but
know.
Elle Fanning was the only one who spoke English. And then they spoke English here and there, like when they were speaking with her.
Yes, okay.
But no, like the whole thing's in... But I had subtitles on. Anyway, back in the day, not a lot of people had subtitles. But Amelie is the funniest movie. And you need to watch it. Everyone should watch it.
Listen, how I got into films was through Fast and Furious. And
What?
yeah.
Paul Rip.
Paul Walker. Yeah. No, but because the thing is, I always question how they got those scenes. How do they capture the car scenes? I was like, this is not a simple, like, miniature because of the time. Like, they're using real cars, real people, real stunts.
racing.
So I was like, how are they doing this? And then from there, just went down a rabbit hole. And then I loved Avatar and X, Y, and Z. Like, it just, I never, like, went out of my way to be like, let me go back to the ancient text and go back to, like, why people love film. No. For me, it's like, I love film and I want to get involved because through these movies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I love that, though.
Yeah, I will say, too, a lot of the times, I've recently came to the moment of the reason why many people praise these films, it's not because they aged well, it's because of the time, and a lot of people tend to forget that that's why these films are so impactful. For example, The Godfather. I haven't seen it, but
Second one's better.
I've been told that. I have been told that.
Third one, don't bother.
But that's something where a lot of people frequently forget. It's like it may not resonate with you now. You may not care for it now, but
Yeah.
it's at the time like everything about it was so incredible. And it's I would say like it's like a 50-50 among Avatar. A lot of people may not like it, but the milestones, the boundaries it's broken with filmmaking as a whole
Yeah.
is awesome. I always go back to Star Wars. The story is not the most fascinating.
I mean, it's good and evil, right?
It's the most generic hero's journey story, but what was fascinating behind it was the production, how they filmed everything.
Especially the originals.
The
Where they
mind
made
you-
models. I mean, to me, those still look the best. Because
Yep.
it looks more real to me. I feel
Yep.
like CGI. I mean, I know, again, this is probably a hot take on this, but it's even like if you watch the original Avengers and then as they got more CGI in them, I think they got less interesting. It
I
just
agree.
got more CGI. And I can tell it's screen. Like, you're not even in the. Okay, because this is one movie they could have done really well and they used too much CGI, was when they did. What was the movie with Emily Blunt and The Rock? And it was after a
Oh,
Disney, The Jungle Cruise.
The Jungle Cruise, yeah. I was gonna say Smashing Machine.
Yeah, which is also
Well,
good.
Yeah.
But they got ignored. She got ignored, and she was great in that.
Did
Anyway,
she? I thought she got nominated for.
support.
Oh wait, no, The Rock. The Rock got nominated.
Did she get nominated?
Hold on. I don't think so.
I don't think she did.
Oh, they got nominated for best makeup and hair.
Yeah,
For the Oscar,
I-
and then oh my god, yes, they got nominated at the Golden Globes both.
but
actor and
ignored at the
actress.
Oscars.
Ignored at interesting.
Interesting. Anyway, they used that. That's one where they should have done more on location
Oh, okay.
because they could have,
Okay.
and it was more CGI.
This is why I love Pirates of the Caribbean. One of their most, I think it's still,
Freaking pirates! I remember when I first showed my kids that they were a little too young, and
but
when,
it's scary.
when they turn into skeletons when they
Yep, that's scary.
I had to turn it off. They were like, "We're too scared, Mom," and they've never finished. I think I ruined my kids on that.
Okay, we gotta have them sit down and finish
They're
it.
really bad about that. I'm really sorry.
That is the true. I think it's still their most expensive project to date. It's the trilogy, the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And all on location. That's why I want to be a pirate. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to be in the Caribbean and be a pirate.
Yeah,
with
I'm
Jack
okay
Sparrow.
with being a pirate.
It was mind you CGI, but
Done well.
oh
Because you had location with it.
yes, the balance of it. Yes,
Because now it's green. Like, you watch Avengers, all of it's green screen.
everything. They're in a green room.
They're in a green room. And
That's it.
I'm sorry, but like, no, that's what made Lord of the Rings so good. It's what made Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yup.
You have to be in a real, like the wind blow, like there's just realness to it that, I'm sorry, doesn't.
It only makes the experience better for the actors.
Yeah, because it puts you in a world.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why, quick side note, but like, I give it to cartoon voiceovers that
Yes.
they don't have.
Yeah, it's
But you know what I learned recently? I was watching Mandy Moore talk about Tangled
yes, yeah,
and
yeah.
how proud she is to be like a Disney princess and all the things. And she said, what made, most of the time, the actors are filming at separate times.
Yes. Yeah.
She said, what makes At Last I See the Light is they let them film it together.
Oh, that's where you could feel it. Oh.
That's why when you hear that song, you are like in it.
Yeah.
They were in it.
Oh
They were
my
together.
God. That's why also why Mark Hamill loves voice acting. He's
Yeah.
like you become that
Mark
character.
Hamill.
Like,
Can we talk about him in Star Wars when he's sad about not being able to go in the galaxy and he's looking at the two moons in the desert and they do that close up of his face and the winds blowing through his little blonde
on location.
on location.
On location.
And you know why he looks so different in the next two movies.
Why?
He got in a major car accident
Oh,
and it redid his face.
I just thought it was
Bad car accident.
oh my god.
Yeah. And they had to like redo his jaw. Kind of like Zac Efron.
Oh wow. Oh, interesting. I'll have to. I know.
Have
Not-
you seen Zac Efron lately?
Yeah.
Yeah,
had a
because
whole-
he was running in his socks and hit the.
Ah,
Yeah.
I got goosebumps.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god.
But yeah, Mark Hamill, that's why he looks different.
Oh, he still look good though.
Listen, that's why everyone in the first movie is like, Mark Hamill, Han Solo who? And then the next two, they're like, Han Solo, Mark Hamill who? You know, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
fair
poor
enough.
Luke.
Poor Luke. But I will say that's why I'm excited for next year. It's gonna be the 50th anniversary of Star Wars.
It's going in the theater. The original.
Original.
Not the weird one where they put in Jabba and all that.
Yeah, no, the
No.
true original.
True original.
I know. I'm.
Listen, when you hear that music, okay, it starts at before the movie starts. It starts when they show the Columbia picture.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear those. I mean, John Williams. Can we talk about music for just a minute?
No, we could talk about it.
Oh my gosh,
minutes.
we got to cut this short. But like, scores. I am a movie soundtrack connoisseur.
Yes. Yes.
I love. Okay, Last of the Mohicans. Have you ever watched Last of the Mohicans?
Mm-mm.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Mm.
Such a good movie. You need to watch this with me. The music in there. I mean, da na 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 da na na na. I mean, Jaws.
Well, yeah.
Da na.
Insane.
Done. You're done. That's all I can think about when I go to the beach.
That's
Dun 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 dun
John-
dun.
John
What's that
Williams-
from?
John-
Dun dun dun
Oh,
dun. Dun,
Indiana
dun.
Jones. That for me, it's Indiana Jones. The Lego. Have you heard of the Lego video game? Yeah, I know her. That's
Okay, when you ride, you know what I think makes the Harry Potter ride so good is when you come out of Gringotts and it's playing.
it's still playing the music.
And I feel like I'm in the movie.
I mean, even that's what I find so awesome about this specific like Harry Potter world is like they're playing the actual like
Yeah.
music. Same thing with like the Jurassic Park area
Yeah.
and islands. Like they're playing the music.
Yeah,
and
oh my gosh,
that's another
Jurassic
thing
Park
too.
music. I mean, Hans Zimmer,
Oh, Hans Zimmer,
Danny
yeah.
Elfman. I mean, just all these phenomenal Frankenstein. I mean, you just have to like music. It makes you feel something, man. That nothing. A good score.
Now that enough people, they're like, oh yeah, I love the music, but I don't think you like acknowledge that the music is the character. That's what silent films are based on.
Yes.
The music
Yes.
set the tone.
It's what makes you think about it when the music is swelling. You're getting emotional. When the music's exciting, you're got anxiety. Is the character, gonna make it?
yeah.
When it's happy, you're like, oh, I can relax a little bit.
It's so fun. Have you I'm not sure if you introduced this to Shelby, but like all the animated Barbie movies.
Oh yeah, girl, come on.
Those those and I need them to be on stage right now. There used to be actually a Barbie Fairytopia. I think it was like a ballet or musical in the early 2000s.
When you said that, I was like, what? I didn't even know that.
I didn't know either. I was just doing research.
They need to bring
They
that.
need to bring because that. Ooh, if they were ever to bring that live action, sweep makeup and costume.
Listen,
Sweep.
why did they not franchise off the Barbie movie is beyond me.
Mattel, what is going on?
Like, where are we?
They're building a water park. That's what they're doing. They said movies could wait. Are you kidding me?
No, bring Barbie.
That's why I was so excited for the live action because I was like, okay, let's see how well we will
I
adapt.
have never
the
related
concept.
because I loved Barbie, and that beginning of that movie where they're like, all you could be was a mom and babies. I was like, I hated baby dolls. I don't want to go change diaper. I'm 5. Like what?
Yeah.
Like let me be somebody. And my Barbie was always a famous actress.
Well,
Always.
oh, that's so cute.
I know. Always. She was always so famous.
I loved my favorite one is the 12 Dancing Princesses.
Oh, that's such a good one.
There's the ballet, the shoes, like everything about
I like the
sisterhood.
Prince and the Pauper.
Oh my gosh,
Is
yes!
is that what it's called though? Is it? I mean, that's the storyline.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Princess and the Pauper. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's so. that one's
Yeah.
so cute.
That one's so cute. So I mean, Barbie. Don't
Barbie-
hate on her.
Don't enough, and also animation. I don't think it gets appreciated enough. Everyone's like, I love that movie. It's animated. Cute. That's going on to controversial opinions. This is one I recently developed. Is that I believe on your Letterboxd top 4, you should have at least one animated film.
I need to do Letterbox. You're gonna have to help me start that.
I shall.
That's my 2026.
Yes, we shall. We shall get you on that.
Let's do that. I think adults unfortunately go because they're kids, which is why they always feel like, we're going to put some adult humor to make the parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I will watch cartoons and I got no kids in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not ashamed. I mean, I remember taking Shelby. I think her first movie in theater was Curious George.
Oh, that was a theatrical release?
Yeah.
What?
Will Ferrell, Drew Barrymore, Dick Van Dyke. Yeah.
I remember watching that movie religiously at home.
I love that movie. The soundtrack, Jack Johnson. Such a great flick. Not appreciated. Not appreciated.
I love that movie so much.
I love that movie. That's a comfort movie for me.
Oh.
Like Tangled's a comfort movie for me. Princess and the Frog, Cinderella. Not live action, although I did like that one.
That one's great.
That's the only one that I liked.
The first and last good one.
Still had issues. Lizards, a goose. I mean, where are the mice?
Yeah.
Where's Jacques and Gus?
Yeah.
But Kate Blanchett. I mean, she was such a good evil stepmother.
Yeah. A little too good.
Like costumes in that.
That was a beautiful blue dress.
The whole movie was just really well done.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what they did. Jumped off the cliff. I don't know. It's terrible. But animation to me, I could cry more in an animated flick than I can in with real people.
I recently watched Encanto, bawled my eyes out.
Oh.
Bawled my eyes out. And I was like, oh.
Coco?
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Coco too. That's like when you go to Disney World, the most thing that people don't go do is Mickey's Philharmonic Magic.
I think it's closed.
No, I just went on it.
Oh, it's still there?
It's my favorite thing there.
I thought
they
were gonna
added
close.
scenes. They added Coco. They added what else did they add? They added something else. No, I can't remember what. But no, I love Mickey's Philharmonic because I love cartoons. I love cartoons. I will see a cartoon any day.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a controversial opinion regarding the film industry as a whole, though, in general, at the moment? Something you don't like? What's going on?
I mean, I do. I hate all the remakes.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'm like that we have enough human stories to tell that we don't need to be just recycling movies we made and let's try to reboot it. So help me they ever try to remake Goonies, I will hunt them down. Ferris Bueller, Back to the Future, these are movies.
I hope I'm dead.
If you try, I will hunt you down.
I told myself, if I ever see we are remaking Star Wars, I will not be here.
No,
I'm good.
No,
do it when I'm long gone.
Listen, so I would say stop, get out there, get some.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, get out there, leave the office.
Talk to your people in your office. I bet they have a better life story than the ones you're putting on for us to watch. And I think the biggest thing for me now is, we have so many big issues going on globally that sometimes, have you ever watched something that, okay, so for me, it wasn't a movie, but it was a series, and it was when they redid Sex and the City. So I was a big Sex and the City girl, and I know it's we're talking more movies, but so when they rebooted it, it's like they were trying to hit all the really hot topics really fast. So, but it didn't feel organic. It felt like, I want you to know about this topic, and I want you to only see it from this side. And I just don't feel like life is that neat.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And I feel like it's more layered than that. And so sometimes I feel like Hollywood is we're going to throw this in your face.
We're going to give it to you all at once.
And for shock value. And it's I don't need shock value. You can tell the story without trying to shock me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's putting stuff that doesn't need to be there just to put it there.
I see. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to say we did it.
Oh, it's kind of like checking off the box. Like, look, we included this.
Yeah, and like, and look how we did it. You know, it's like so edgy. It's like we're trying to be edgy.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't need to try to be edgy.
Yeah.
Like, just tell the story
Yeah.
and let the story unfold itself.
It's like rather than it being like part of the character, they're using it a character trait, or like rather than it being like something where the character encounters that drives the plot, they're like boom, plot point. Let's talk about this now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I don't
Or
understand.
throwing it in because we need to make sure we have that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like that.
Right? But it's like, but did it match the story, or was it part of the story, or are you changing the story so that you can hit a narrative? Then just don't make it.
Yeah.
Then just don't make. If you got to take it, and I'm not talking about like simple things, but I'm talking about big things.
Yeah.
But like, then maybe you should find a story that tells it organically versus you trying to force the character that was maybe written this way, and you're trying to change it, but it doesn't fit how the story was originally told.
Yeah,
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then find
I
a
think
different
so.
story and a way to share
I think
it.
so, because I think that
Or a better writing. I don't know.
it could the writing
It could be a little bit both.
It could be a little bit of both, but I do think like it's the rushing of like how can we put everything into the first season or first two seasons so we can capture the audience and secure the audience rather than like gradually like letting the characters unfold over time, getting to know everything, encountering. I think that's where the original Sex and the City. I've only seen a few episodes here and there.
Yeah.
But from what I've been told, like we're seeing all these different encounters happen over time, and that's how you see the proper character development. That's the problem of the 8 to 10 episode structure of a show. It's not enough time. Even with an hour, it's not enough time for us to build with the characters and let the characters flush out. And that's my biggest like critique with the new Percy Jackson show. It's like the books are not that long. They're not the Harry Potter books. Like they're pretty short, and even then with the I think it's a 10 episode structure, 8 or 10 episode structure, they still cut out scenes, and everyone is saying like you're cutting out truly pivotal moments and interactions with these characters rather than just like, oh, and I encountered this, like that one line or whatever. It's like, but we want to see that. That's why we want the show structure. We want more of that. A movie, sure, you have to compensate for time.
Yeah.
I guess now because movies are 3 hours, 4 hours long.
Well, but again, do you? Because let's go to what we're talking about. Wicked.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
people are mad. It got. I told you in a conversation.
Yeah.
It was not going to make it because you cannot see the character transformation from 1 to 2 like you can in the Broadway show. And if they would have made it one movie, all original songs, don't add like the original songs of Wicked, not adding original songs. If they would have made it one movie, it would have won. I guarantee it would have won because the costuming, the acting, the singing, it would have won. It would have been a Chicago.
Yeah.
But they just thought, well, I got to get all this in there. But you didn't. You didn't, because if Broadway can do it and I can be crying at the end of Broadway, you can do it. But tell it, right? But that's why they got ignored.
I think so too, but I also believe, I don't think that's why when it comes to that 1 part, 2 part, 3 part structure of a film, it's the Academy can't, from what I'm aware of, they can't acknowledge it as a Best Picture. Like I believe Dune Part 2 got nominated for Best Picture, but no one was. It won't win because everyone's like, well, we need the story to finish.
Did Godfather 2 win?
Oh, then that's.
Because I feel like that might have.
Hold on, let's.
If
see.
not, it was definitely nominated.
It won Best Picture.
And it's a great movie. But it could also kind of stand alone. You can kind of watch it without having to watch. I think that might have been the problem for Wicked 2. Is Wicked 2
hours.
with Wicked 2, you don't
doesn't
understand.
stand alone.
It doesn't stand alone.
That's the
Dune 2 stood alone.
It did stand alone,
And it was better than the first one.
I agree. Everyone agrees. I'm sorry. Everyone agrees.
So 3 will be interesting.
Honestly,
It's coming out at Christmas next year, I think.
Yes, it's gonna be Dunes Day.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
The fans know. They know. Since Barbenheimer, then we got a Glicked, which is Gladiator 2 and Wicked.
Gladiator 2 was one of the worst.
Disappointing.
Do I have an issue with Paul Mescal? Fun fact that my friend Allie that I would be in a movie with, that's her favorite.
Well, yin and yang.
I'm not saying he's not cute. I'm just saying
He's portraying one of
he
the
was
the
Irish in the Roman.
Beatles. Right. Okay, but I think he did a pretty good job for the son. I think he did a pretty good job.
Have you seen the original?
Yes, I like the original.
The original's great, but also like
It's giving. I'm trying to be like my dad, and not in a.
I feel like Denzel was not present in that movie.
Mind you, they used him as a marketing ploy. I don't care.
And I love Denzel Washington.
Everyone's like, he's in it. I'm watching it.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But I feel like he was just like, what am I in?
He was like, sure.
Sure, why not?
Sure. And I honestly.
Do you ever feel like actors do that?
What?
Do you ever
a
feel like you
job.
watch a movie and you're like, they are not.
It's a job.
They are not here.
Listen, that was Dave Franco for regretting you. He was in that movie.
Oh, that Colleen Hoover.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
That was a check for him, and that's okay.
I feel like most Colleen Hoovers. It's like watching people in Hallmark movies. I love Hallmark movies. Listen,
Right.
I'm not joshing. I watch them consistently.
Right.
But like, come on.
Yeah, like
It's the same character over and over
I
again.
have the criticism of she's a good like concept author where like the plot idea is there. She just needs a little help with the rest.
Yeah.
With
It's
everything
like
else.
I used to be like, people used to I only think I read one of his books, but Nicholas Sparks, maybe I read two. I might have read two of his books.
What books has he written?
Notebook.
Oh well. Oh okay.
Okay. So like but they all have that same like romantic
Mhm.
but sad. It's like can we be romantic without being so sad all the time?
Right. I recently.
I think that's why I like The Holiday.
Really? A lot of people don't like that film. I like The Holiday.
The Holiday?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a Christmas classic.
It is.
Listen, I have the record inside
Oh shoot.
because I like the score.
Well, there we go. I like that score too. I recently watched When Harry Met Sally for the first time.
Stop it.
That-
It
that-
had
I
to
get
be
it.
you.
I get that's a good film.
Listen, Harry Connick Jr. had to be you.
That's so
Listen.
good.
So good. Such
That-
an iconic.
That last scene monologue of like, oh. my
Do you
God.
watch? I love the couples. All the couples they're interviewing.
So cute.
So fun fact, my friend and I wanted to have a podcast. I even have the music on my phone, like the beginning, and my friend Allie and I. But then she's not expecting her first baby, so we had to like
congrats
shelf
to
it.
her.
But it was going to be called When Sherry Met Allie.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and now we have to shelf it for a little bit, but it's okay.
That's actually kind of like so perfect.
I
You have
know.
to trademark that ASAP. That's
I know. Do I?
Yeah, that's actually.
You should hear the score her sister wrote.
Oh my! Whoa, she a film composer?
No, but she's a musician, so
Oh,
she's-
that's.
we're like write us a little score.
Oh, how fun!
I know.
Oh my
yeah, it's on my
god!
phone. Don't worry, it will be. But it's funny. We were talking about portrayal, how people perceive and portray roles, and one of the things I was thinking about, and it's my favorite franchise, and if I could be in a franchise,
Right.
this is
That was my next question. So
okay,
perfect.
This is what I would be in.
Uh huh.
Because I was at a store the other day and I saw a book,
Mm-hmm.
and it was getaways for this thing. I'm telling you, you can't guess it.
No.
James Bond. Now, if you think about the different interpretations of how James Bond, from Sean Connery
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
Roger Moore had a different interpretation. I forget
It's
the one guy's
their
name.
interpretation.
And then you had Daniel Craig as the last one. Here's my thing. James Bond, Ian Fleming, real book, wrote this part, right? But each person has interpreted it a little differently. It was the book that I saw at the Oxford Exchange was James Bond Getaways. Like basically like where he would go. Oh my gosh. I have a
That's-
book in there on all the James Bond movies.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh, I love James
What
Bond.
are your thoughts on them speculating that Jacob Elordi is the next James Bond?
Stop.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. He's
What?
too tall. He's 6'5".
The only thing about it is usually when they've picked a James Bond,
Mm-hmm.
they haven't been well known. Timothy Dalton, that was the one no one liked. Okay. Um, typically when they pick him, like when they picked Daniel Craig,
Mm-hmm.
no one knew who Daniel Craig was. Not really.
Fair enough, yeah.
When they picked Sean Connery, I mean, he was known, but not like the Sean Connery you know now.
Yeah.
So Roger Moore, please, like, what did he do after James Bond? Like,
He just did that role and he's like, I'm good.
yeah, but like that's my point. Is like, I don't mind. I don't mind if James Bond is white, black, Hispanic, Italian. I don't even know. Like what color? I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't want them to change it to a woman.
Oh,
And
that's a good take.
That's what I'm saying when they do something just to kind of like,
Look,
we're
here.
making a point that that he can be a woman too. I'm not saying you can't put a strong woman character in there to be like 00 negative or whatever. Like, or, you know,
Not
double
double-
10 or, you know, 10 or, you know, whatever. I'm not saying like 3, like whatever, give her a number. But James Bond was written as a man.
Yeah.
The character is a man.
Rather than, and then I feel like that also,
It's like making the Little Mermaid a man.
yeah.
Like, stop it.
Yeah,
It was written
I
as
agree.
it was written as a man. Make him have a strong counterpart that could spin off.
That would be cool. In a
I
way,
would be okay with that.
It belittles the character in the sense of like, well, why rebrand the James Bond for it to be relatable to women where you could just write a new character in the James Bond
and spin
universe?
it off. It's like He-Man and She-Ra. They're about to release He-Man.
crazy.
Crazy. I don't know. I watched the first trailer for that and I'm like,
Hey, you know what? I respect the work that he put in
I'm
to
like-
look like He-Man.
yeah, I was like,
Nicholas, I
but,
respect
but
that.
will they make a She-Ra? I'm okay with that, right? But that's my thing is like, don't ruin James Bond for me.
To
like
make it
just to have
relatable.
a feminist.
Yeah,
We can do that,
but
but
make
we
it
don't have to
different.
take away from the original character to make a strong female character.
Yeah,
Like I that's my point.
Yeah.
If they do that, I mean, I won't see it. And not out of respect that I don't empower women,
yeah,
but like stop doing that.
yeah.
You can make him again whoever. I don't care. If the acting is strong,
Mm-hmm.
I could care less.
People are saying Idris Elba.
He's too old.
That's one of the hot takes that I heard.
Sorry.
It's like he is too old.
But what's the guy from Bridgerton?
Roger Jean Paul.
I'll take that
That's-
on a
ooh.
platter.
He's coming out with a romance film, Me, You, and Tuscany.
Yes.
April.
I'll take that.
No, but that's a good. I haven't seen people do that. People said for a young James Bond, Kit Connor.
Who's that?
He's a new actor. He's my age. He's red hair. He did Romeo and Juliet with Rachel Ziegler on Broadway.
Red hair.
Or sorry,
James
not Broadway.
Bond.
It was a play, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were saying that he's a good one for a young James Bond because we don't have a lot of origin
Well,
stories of James Bond.
No, but then, so they mostly get him from Ian Fleming. So you could have a young origins of James Bond. I don't know if people, I don't know, because Daniel Craig's, he's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I liked his a little darker, edgier
Mm-hmm.
take on him. Like the other James Bonds were a little bit more like charismatic and very like cheeky.
Yeah.
And I felt like Daniel Craig brought like a very like troubled,
Like anti-hero type of
yeah,
character.
a little bit. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, and this is the franchise you would want to be in.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I don't
cool.
mind being a Bond girl.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean, hey,
Hey.
who's gonna be James Bond?
I think, you know what? You're not the first person. My friend Nick, he also wants to be in a James Bond movie. He didn't say specifically what character. He's just like, that universe, like, oh, that would be so
No,
cool.
I would either want to be like interesting. I could be Penny, Money Penny.
Who's this?
Money Penny's like the secretary, like
Oh,
going
okay.
that he always flirts with but never does anything with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I could be
yeah.
Money Penny.
Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, that'd be fun.
I take it. I take it.
That would be fun. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the
Yeah, let's do it.
conversation now with one last question. If you could tell something to your future self, whether it's a year from now or 5 years from now, when it comes to you currently navigating your journey in the entertainment industry, what would you say to your future self?
Don't live in what if.
That's good. Yeah. I always say better
stop.
know well than a what if.
I like that.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep.
Well, that's all I have for today, Sherry.
Man, thanks for having me. And
No,
the
of
sun
course.
participated and
Did
it's
it?
shining. And
Yeah.
too bad you guys can't see this beautiful 84-degree weather we're having while everyone else is freezing, literally in the United States.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Is there are there any socials that you would like to promote to
Listen,
everyone?
follow me, Sherry Morgan Makeup. I know it just says that, but I do talk about a lot of things on there. So please join the chatter. But yeah, just that's all my socials are at Sherry. Well, on Instagram it's sherrymorgan.makeup, but TikTok, YouTube is Sherry Morgan Makeup.
Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and put everything in the
Thanks, man.
description
I
below.
hope to be back, and
Oh, you shall.
I'd like to see what people have to say on some stuff we talked about. See
Yeah.
if agree or disagree.
Yeah,
It's okay.
and you know what? We need
Start the conversation.
please, we need to have conversation. Yes, let's debate. Like it's so much fun.
It's a good, healthy thing.
I agree. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you, and I cannot wait to see your name on the big screen someday.
Hey, man, thanks.
Oh,
Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe.
we'll see. Keep in touch.
Not a what if. It's a maybe.
Maybe. All right, that's all we have for today, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. You can listen to Brewed Scenes on YouTube and on Spotify. You can follow my personal Instagram at moravisa10. But that is all for today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.